His name will get more and more common as you get the flying. Papoose. Give me 2,000. Papoose, Papoose, Papoose. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yum. Papoose. Papoose. Be hitting this Papoose.
Du hattest ein paar Wortgefechte in den sozialen Medien. Was denkst du über Chris' Auftritt heute Abend? Ich glaube, wenn du so gegen mich auftrittst, werde ich dich fertig machen. Soll ich das wiederholen? Sie sagte, wenn du so gegen sie auftrittst, wird sie dich fertig machen. Wunderschön. Rate mal, du konntest nicht mal meine Unterhose putzen. Verstehst du, was ich meine? Mit mir kommst du nicht klar. Weißt du was? Und das ist es, was ich meine. Das ist es, was ich meine. Siehst du, ich bin kein Arschloch. Ich komme hier nicht zurück. Du bist nicht nach Amerika gekommen. Ich bin hierher gekommen. Ich bin hierher gekommen. Ich bin nicht hierher gekommen. Ich bin hierher gekommen. Ich nehme dich nicht. Wir können gehen. Lass uns gehen.
Yes.
Keep me under the umbrella.
Shut up. Silly.
It's raining. It's pouring. Thank you, sweetheart.
The gold chain is so elegant. There's something going on here in the office. It's so elegant, though, you know? Yeah, it fits.
It is.
Oh, okay. Well, my man said it's a go, so it's a go. Her man. I guess he want to make me wifey or something.
Hey.
Trying to lock me down, gonna indict me or something.
Okay.
Now she on the ground talking spices for nothing. His girlfriend mad, guess she want to fight me or something.
You know, it's so old to talk about, to bring up, to keep harping on it. It's like they're separated. She got somebody too. Like, don't act like you're just over here.
And I know he cares about his personal image and what people think.
Like, she's happy, we're happy, and that's it. Like,
why are you attaching yourself to this 47-year-old man that doesn't have anything going, has no career, no job, no income, except for the income that he's claiming off of your percentage because he's your manager? Got you out here talking, looking crazy. He's the one that don't want to sign, don't want to get his stuff out his ex house. Doesn't be there for his child that he begged for, but telling you he wants another one. Let me guess. He's telling you he want a son, right? He has a son. He has a son. He just doesn't like his son's sexual preference, so he acts like he doesn't have a son. He has a son. We have a son. I would be telling you, girl, get your ass from over there. What are you talking about? That's what I would be doing if that was my friend.
This wasn't supposed to be a public spectacle, but the moment certain words were laid out loud, everything changed. Because this wasn't just a breakup. It wasn't just a new relationship either. This was a quiet power struggle that exploded in public. And the person taking the most damage might not even be the one who started it. And the wild part, someone in this triangle clearly knows more than they're saying. Let's start with the part nobody wanted to say out loud. There was always an elephant in the room, and Papoose knew it. When asked about the situation, he didn't deny anything. He didn't confess either. He just said there were things that still needed to be handled. No details, no timeline, just that heavy pause that tells you everything without telling you anything. He framed it like paperwork, like process, like time. He talked about marriage in a way that made people uncomfortable. Not legally, philosophically, saying a man can have multiple wives if he can take care of them equally, saying he doesn't believe in the system the way everyone else does. And that's where the confusion started. Because to some people, that sounded calm, mature, grounded. To others, it sounded like avoidance wrapped in wisdom. Divorces don't happen overnight. Life keeps moving. People keep living. That was the energy he was putting out. But the internet doesn't care about nuance. They care about timing. And once timing came into question, the fuse was already lit. That fuse fully ignited the moment Remy Ma stopped being quiet. What could have stayed private turned into lives, subs, warnings, and carefully placed comments that felt less like venting and more like chess moves. Then she dropped the line that changed everything. People would cry if they knew the truth. That wasn't sadness. That was a threat. The internet didn't hear heartbreak. They heard receipts loading, they heard a warning shot that said, "You don't actually know what's going on." And when someone says that publicly, it forces everyone else in the story to react, because silence starts looking like guilt. And that's when Claressa Shields stopped being a background character. Claressa didn't enter quietly, she entered firm. While the internet was already whispering that she was dating a married man with loose ends, she planted her feet and made it clear where she stood. 10 toes down, no hesitation. She shut down the idea that Papoose was her manager. Shut down the idea that she was confused. Shut down the idea that she was being played. She called him loyal, she called him solid, she locked in the timeline the best she could. But here's the part people don't talk about. The more you defend your man publicly, the less people believe you're calm privately. And instead of seeing confidence, the internet saw pressure, because now it wasn't just about him anymore, it was about her judgment. One comment summed it up perfectly. You're not just defending him, you're defending your decision. And that's when things got heavier, because while Claressa Shields was standing firm, Papoose wasn't staying silent either. Papoose decided to reset the scoreboard. He went live for nearly 2 hours, calmly walking through his version of events. And instead of sounding angry, he sounded controlled, almost surgical. Then he dropped the line that flipped the narrative. "You called me yesterday trying to get back with me." That sentence wasn't random, it wasn't emotional, it was strategic. Because now, he wasn't just denying her claims, he was reframing her motivation. He wasn't saying she was lying, he was saying she was embarrassed. And once embarrassment enters the conversation, sympathy shifts. He painted it like she crossed boundaries privately, got rejected, and then went public out of frustration. He didn't raise his voice, he didn't sound defensive, which made it more dangerous. But Remy wasn't about to let that version stick. Remy denied it immediately. Why would she want him back? Why would she chase someone she claims wronged her? That back and forth alone became the headline. And while they were going at each other, Claressa Shields was stuck in the middle like someone accidentally tagged in someone else's divorce argument. That's when Claressa Shields jumped back in. Not calm this time, but irritated. She didn't sugarcoat it, she made it clear she was reading between the lines, even if the lines were lies. She denied the rumors that wouldn't die and doubled down on Papoose being loyal. But once overlap becomes a conversation, timelines stop saving you. And that's when the side chick talk got loud. The forced side chick storyline didn't come from nowhere. It took off because the situation already had all the ingredients. A public breakup, accusations, leaked messages, a man being described as someone who knows how to keep people emotionally attached while still moving freely. Then old rumors resurfaced. People brought up past chatter about an alleged outside child. Another woman saying her child wasn't his, but admitting they had a relationship during Remy's incarceration. None of it was proven. But once the public senses a pattern, facts stop mattering. They start stacking assumptions like bricks. Suddenly people weren't asking if he cheated. They were asking how often, how long, and with how many women. And that's when Claressa's internal question probably changed. Not do I trust him, but am I the main one, or just the loudest one? Then the internet found visuals. A cooking video shouldn't have mattered, but it did. Claressa had Papoose taste her food on camera, jokingly asking him to rate it. He praised it, complimented it, said all the right things. And somehow, that made it worse. People said he looked careful, like he was choosing words too precisely, like someone trying not to mess up under pressure. The jokes came fast. Hostage jokes, script jokes, forced boyfriend content jokes. And whether fair or not, perception started building a bigger picture. They said Claressa Shields was trying to lock him down publicly, posting couple content, defending him online, making him participate in relationship moments, while Remy was publicly implying he wasn't as loyal as Claressa Shields thought. And that contrast fed the panic narrative. Because even if Claressa Shields was calm in real life, online she was being framed like someone fighting for a man who wasn't fighting the same way. And then things got darker. Some comments crossed lines. People accused Papoose of preying on Claressa. Others said she had shortcomings and he took advantage of that. Ugly, reckless statements that show how fast public opinion can turn cruel. Claressa's responses sharpened. You could hear the frustration now. She wasn't just defending a relationship anymore. She was defending her intelligence. Meanwhile, Remy spoke like someone sitting on undropped receipts, like someone waiting for the right moment. She warned that every time Claressa Shields said her name, she'd drag Papoose again. That changed the power dynamic, because now Claressa Shields wasn't just responding to fans, she was triggering retaliation. Then another layer surfaced. Remy spoke about co-parenting, she talked about how easy it was, how all someone had to do was show up, how birthdays were handled, how the child was happy, and people noticed something important. If co-parenting was that smooth, what happened behind the scenes to make things explode like this? That question reopened the secret lover angle. Then an old claim resurfaced, one where Papoose alleged he caught Remy in bed with another woman. That kind of accusation changes how people read everything. Now it wasn't just cheating, it was humiliation warfare. But here's the twist. That kind of allegation can also be a distraction, something that flips the spotlight away from what the man is being accused of. And the internet did what it always does. It jumped. Suddenly the comments said, "How can Remy be mad if she cheated first?" But Claressa Shields still caught the heat. Speculation kept piling up. People noticed sightings, shared spaces, overlaps that come with having a child together. Claressa Shields said he was with family. The internet didn't buy it. Then other voices jumped in. Women with history. People who claimed they'd seen this pattern before. Saying Papoose had been doing Remy wrong for years. Calling him the real villain. None of it was proven. But once enough people repeat something, it starts sounding like confirmation. And this is where things really matter. Because panic doesn't always look like tears. Sometimes it looks like over-explaining, over-defending, trying to win an argument you don't control. Claressa even hinted she was ready to crash out if it kept going. She made it clear she wanted to be taken seriously. Not as a rebound, not as a phase, not as a side quest. She addressed money too. Said she fights too well to be broke. Said Papoose isn't broke either. Said he has his own place. But the Four-Side Chick's accusation implies something else entirely, that he's moving like he's single. And Remy isn't stopping. Papoose keeps trying to stay calm and flip the narrative. Claressa Shields keeps standing beside him. The internet keeps watching for receipts. So now we're here. Either Claressa Shields stands through the chaos, or realizes the chaos is the relationship. Who's playing dirtier? The one going public, or the one playing calm while letting others take the hits? If Remy really has proof, she's not done. If Papoose doesn't, the narrative will keep turning on him. Claressa is stuck in the middle. And the real question isn't who's lying. It's this: who's about to drop the receipt that makes everybody switch sides? Because once that happens, there's no coming back from it.